You ever get that feeling that somebody's watching you? And it's just a little bit disconcerting. In this episode, we get into why Dragon Ball Super exactly has a flavor that tastes both like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. You see, in this episode, it's essentially just Goku versus Beerus. Oh, how exciting. Hooray. You can tell from the sound of my voice that I'm very excited about this. You see, the problem with Dragon Ball Z is that after a while, it just starts to get repetitive. There will always be somebody stronger than you, so you have to get stronger to beat their ass. And in theory, it's a pretty good premise to a show and could last a couple of seasons. But that's just it. It already has lasted a couple of seasons. It's already run its course. Why are you bringing it back now? If you have nothing new to add to the series and you just want to add more random mayhem, explosions, whatever, then why even bring back the series in the first place? I'll tell you why. Dragon Ball GT. That series officially has no place in the Dragon Ball universe. And that is the only reason Dragon Ball Super exists. God bless it. Also, you know. Money, 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 money! Money! Hello, I am Retro. This is Retro Rips, and today we are going to have a lot of fun. The first half of the episode consists of two things. Number one, King Kai trying to keep Beerus away from Goku, which ends in failure. Poor little blue man. Just not very smart, is you? The second thing is Goku and Beerus introducing themselves to each other, and this is where I feel the episode drags on a bit. Their exchange is just kind of... blah. Goku's like, "Oh, you are the strongest person in the universe. Can I fight you to see how I stack up against you?" And Beerus is just all kind of like, "Yeah, whatever, sure, let's just fight, Super Saiyan God, I don't care." When I know that Goku inevitably will become the Super Saiyan God in the end, and that he's about to get his ass kicked by Beerus, and Beerus doesn't even really have to try, it's just kind of a letdown. The second half of the episode consists of one thing, a fight to the death. Goku goes Super Saiyan 1 and finds that Beerus doesn't even really have to try. This is actually really embarrassing for Goku. He's getting his ass kicked in a way that we haven't seen since Dragon Ball. That's saying a lot, considering that Goku now has the power of a Super Saiyan 3 at his disposal. He goes Super Saiyan 2, and the main difference between a Super Saiyan 1 and a Super Saiyan 2 is... do that. Again, Beerus just kind of makes a fool out of him. It's actually going a lot worse than we can ever expect. Goku's not even being effective in Super Saiyan 2. At this point, Beerus is like, either give it your all or don't give it at all, because I'm done with you, kid. Son of a bitch! What do you want from me? Huh? How long have you been planning this? Alright, you little bastard. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. What are you doing to me? No. No. You cheeky little bastard, you. Ah! So Goku goes Super Saiyan 3. All out. All in. Nothing can stop him this time. And Beerus kicks his ass. And let me remind you, this is not from a lack of trying. Goku's going all out against Beerus, putting on one of his best fighting spectacles to date, but it's just not enough against the god. Goku's punches are literally shaking King Kai's planet apart, but nothing he seems to do has any effect. Eventually he resorts to the Kamehameha, his ace in the hole, but even this seems to do nothing against Beerus. Beerus, disappointed that Goku isn't quite the opponent that he expected him to be, says this is enough. He takes Goku out in literally 2 hits, leaving him just a puddle on the ground. It really is a dark time for the Z-Fighters. In the end, Beerus decides, since I kicked your ass, I'm gonna go to Earth and blah blah blah. King Kai worries that he might destroy it on a whim. Goku's all like, if I can't beat him, then nobody can. And for the first time in Dragon Ball history, we found an opponent that Goku probably can't beat on his own. I'm Retro. This has been Retro Rips. Peace. Who knew that Crash Bandicoot was psychic? Not me, that's for sure. Actually, now that I think about it, this does explain quite a few things. Like the other night,